Hello guys, welcome to RS Code Labs. Today we are going to discuss about typecasting in Java. Typecasting is the process of converting one data type into another. In Java there are two types of typecasting. One is primitive typecasting and other one is object typecasting. Coming to primitive typecasting, again it has two types: implicit typecasting, which is also known as widening typecasting, and next one is explicit typecasting, which is also known as narrowing typecasting. Implicit typecasting, it is mainly used to converting a smaller data type to larger type, and it happens automatically, no data loss, which means while performing widening there is no data loss. Since there is no data loss, compiler will convert smaller range data type to larger range data type implicitly. Here you can see the example. First we declare an integer variable and assign a value to it. Okay, int num equals to 10. I'm assigning value 10 here. Now I'm declare double d equals to num. This line demonstrates implicit typecasting, which means Java automatically converts the int value to a double. Okay. Now I am printing the double value, which includes a decimal point as well. Now I am printing a double value, which includes a decimal point. Start out. And here I am printing d value. Okay. Let's run the code. Here you can see where Java automatically converts int to a double without explicit typecasting, since double has larger storage capacity than int. Okay. So this is known as implicit typecasting. And next one is explicit typecasting, which is also known as narrowing typecasting. So it is used to convert a larger data type to smaller data type. So explicit typecasting, there is a data loss. Since there is a data loss, compiler will not perform implicit typecasting. So we should perform explicit typecasting. Explicit typecasting can be performed with the help of typecast operator. Here you can see the example. Okay. And here we are writing explicit typecasting. So here I am declaring one double variable with a decimal value. D equals to 10 point. Sorry. Now we perform explicit typecasting using int num equals to int explicit. Here int d converts the double value to a integer, so it removes the decimal part. Now we are printing the result. Here we are printing the result. Let's see. This is out. Num. So the result we get integer value, which means 10, right? Let's run the code. Here you can see double value is converting to integer value. And second one is object typecasting. A typecasting in inheritance allows converting objects between parent and child classes, which means to perform object typecasting, inheritance is mandatory, and it allows you to convert objects between parent and child classes. There are two types of object typecasting. One is upcasting and other one is downcasting. Okay, in upcasting, it is the process of converting child class object to the parent class reference, and it happens automatically, and it is used to access only the parent class methods. Here, with the help of upcasting reference, we can access only superclass members but not subclass members. And also one more point is there, when we perform upcasting, subclass members are hidden. And the main advantage of upcasting is generalization. Generalization means container can store any type of subclass reference. Now let's write the example of upcasting. Yeah. First I create one parent class name is parent. Inside the parent class, here I define one method, void show, and I'm implemented this method, sysout. Sysout.println. Here I'm printing the message as this is parent class. Okay. Now I create one child class named as child, which is inheriting the parent class with the help of extends keyword parent. Again I define one method void display. I'm implemented this method. This is out dot println. Here I'm giving the message in double quotes. This is child class. So inside the main method, now I'm creating a child class object but referencing it with a parent class variable, which means we are doing upcasting here. So first so here I'm creating child class object but referencing it with the parent class variable. Okay, so we are calling a method that is defined in the parent class. So object dot show. So it allows parent class method can be accessed here. So it accessed the parent class method. Can be accessed. Okay. Okay. Let's run the code. Here you can see this is parent class method can be accessed here. So let's try to call the child class method as well. Okay. Sorry. Not child class method is this. So here we are calling the child class method. We'll get error. Even though the actual object is of child type, it is referenced as a parent. Okay, so only parent class methods are accessible here. If you wanted to access the child class method, then you perform downcasting. Okay. And next one is downcasting, which is also known as explicit typecasting. So it converts the parent class reference back to a child class reference, which means the process of converting parent class reference to child class reference is known as downcasting, and it needs explicit casting and parent reference. Means downcasting can be done only explicitly with the help of typecast operator. Okay, used when accessing child specific methods after upcasting. Yeah, which is nothing but to perform downcasting, upcasting is mandatory. And with the help of downcasted reference, we can access both parent class members as well as subclass members. Okay, let us write the code of downcasting. Okay, here I am creating one parent class and define one method void show, and I am implemented this method. Sorry, start out, and I am giving the message this is the parent class. Again I am create one child class named as child, which extends the parent class. Why? Which means why? Because while doing typecasting, inheritance concept is mandatory. So it inheriting the parent class. Again I am define one method void display. I am implemented this method dot println. Here I am giving the message this is child class. So inside the main class I am doing upcasting. So I am creating a child class object but referencing it with the parent class variable. So parent obc equals to new child. Okay, and now I'm doing downcasting. So now we are converting the parent class reference to the child class reference. So child c equals to child obc. So explicit, we are doing explicit casting. So parent class reference converting to child class reference. Converts parent to child. So now we can access child class methods. C dot display. Okay. So it allows we can access both child class and super class members. You can call parent class member as well. Okay. Let's run the code. Here you can see this is child class. Why? Because we are calling first this method, and next this is parent class, and we are calling second as parent class method. So it returns the output this way. Okay.